Hey guys, thought I'd chime in on PC gaming for this channel. And if anybody in the comment section would like me to re-upload my old video talking about why I'm personally not into PC gaming, let me know in the comments section, because I was actually thinking of uploading certain videos talking about certain subjects I used to do for my older channel, but you'll have to let me know in the comment section for that. So I'll just chime in on PC gaming a little bit. PC gaming, I mean, I'm personally not into it. Okay. I tried modern PC gaming, I'd say about 8 years ago. Roughly 8 years ago. And I don't know, there was just something about it that I tried to get into it, and it really just didn't appeal to me. You know, and this PC gamer, you know, he let me play for about a couple minutes. So I played something on the PC for like around 20 minutes, and I mean, it was cool, but it was just something about it I personally didn't really like it. And the thing about PC gaming is I noticed some mid-tier PCs. Like, I'm sure there's affordable mid-tier PC, but I noticed mid-tier PCs, some of them are kind of ridiculously priced for what they are. Like, if you want a mid-tier PC, sometimes you have to spend around $600. Which, I mean, that's a far cry from spending $1,000. I know a couple of years back, mid-tier PC gaming wasn't even affordable. It kind of is now, at least with the hardware. But I noticed that some mid-tier PCs, they're just still charging a ridiculous amount of money just to get a mid-tier PC. And another thing I don't like about it, besides, you know, certain CPUs and GPUs just like being overpriced, or Intel or Nvidia just charging so much for their graphic cards. Why in all these years do we only have 3 operating systems? So we have Mac OS, which, by the way, you need a Apple computer specifically to get that operating system. And then what are we left with? Windows and Linux? How come in all these years? You know, because PC gamers keep saying over and over again that, you know, PC gaming has so much open, it's not openness, but basically the PC gaming platform is open, and it has a lot of freedoms, which it does. I'm not saying it doesn't, but PC gaming can do so much things, but we can't have a variety of operating systems for some reason. And I'm sorry, but I really don't want to get Windows 10. Because, you know, Microsoft, they're going to discontinue their Windows operating systems at one point. In fact, they're going to discontinue Windows 10 pretty soon here. I'll have to look up when exactly they're going to end support for Windows 10. You're going to be forced to upgrade to Windows 11. Why the fuck do I want to do that? And, okay, Linux gaming has gotten way better, but look how long that took for Linux gaming to get really good. Because when I looked at videos on PC gaming with Linux, the games just ran so terrible. I remember this one guy playing The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. He was getting inconsistent frame rates all across the board. At one point, he was dipping around 40 frames or lower per second. That's bad. You know, like, how is the performance that bad with Linux? You know, and that's the problem too. Like, if you want to get into PC gaming, and let's just say you want to go for Linux, what if you get a mid-tier PC for like around, say, $600, $700, and then you put Linux in, and then you just watch most of your games, or I wouldn't say most of your games, I would say the AAA games. If you want to play AAA games on that thing, you're just going to see them go into a slideshow of frame rates. I wish there was more options for operating systems. I wish a company would actually try and come out and compete with Windows and Linux, because there's just sadly no variety of options when it comes to operating systems. You're either Windows or Linux. That's it. That's all you're stuck with. And another thing that I don't like about PC gaming is some of these Japanese role-playing games that are coming out for PC, they forced Denuvo on the thing. If you don't know what Denuvo is basically DRM. They put that on all these games, and it's like, I don't want to be forced to connect to something that's single player. That's completely stupid. I wish Denuvo would just die right off, because it's such a bad DRM. And then there's still kind of the problem a little bit with bad PC ports. Now, admittedly, a lot of them are coming out really good. You know, there's not too many PC ports that are very bad and run just as bad as console or worse, but they're unfortunately there, and you're kind of stuck there until you have to wait for modders or the publisher to fix the game. That's kind of another big issue I have with PC gaming. But other than that, PC gaming, it's really good. Can't say really too much bad about it. Some of the customer services on some of these sites you used to get games, they're pretty bad. But yeah, I tried PC gaming like about a couple years back, and I don't know, just something about modern day gaming on PC, it just doesn't really appeal to me at all. Like, okay, you can get your games to like, was it 1400 or 4K? I think now with mid-tier PCs you can likely do 4K at 60 frames per second, but I don't know. I've never been a graphics guy. That's the thing about me. I've never been into graphics. I'm not a graphics whore. I really care about gameplay more than graphics. And I don't really care for 4K 60 frames per second. Honestly, if we could just get games at 720p 60 frames per second, I'll take that. Because performance is kind of a big deal. It really is. And I hope in the future more publishers give us the option to put games at performance mode. because I will take performance any day if it means I get a way smoother experience. But anyways, that's my take on PC gaming. PC gaming is an open platform, and it's got a lot of pros going for it. I just don't like its shortcomings with lack of that many operating systems, and then the fact that some games have Denuvo right on them. And you have to get a pirated copy just to play it. PC gamers should not have to pirate their games to play them if they're being forced to because of this Denuvo situation. It's really asinine. So that's all I gotta say on this subject. I don't have too much to add, and I'll catch you later.